Mornings, another trading session with Genesis Capital. So we're going to start by checking the calendar for news. There's no news today, nothing today, so we're good there. We're going to check the bigger levels. Equilibrium is at 390. I think we should be looking for that. There is also the daily support here, which price is kind of moving back and forth here. So here we have the open of the market. It wants to push up. I think it should retest those lows, but we'll see. This could push to the 490. Yeah. I think it's going to go short. It respected these the moving averages here. And if it comes and gets us, we're fine. So I'm just pushing a continuation of this candle. This is hourly. I think it could go down quite a bit from here. Probably risking $100 to open. See if we have some follow through to the downside. Um, there you go. Okay, so end this trade. Price is pushing down. Yep. I'm gonna get out here. So we got a $200 trade here to these lows. Wait to see what happens. But I just wanted to get out here and wait for a confirmation. So this was a 1 minute flush. Let's wait for the 5 at least to close. I think it should push down quite a bit. Let's see. So in the daily candles, we are in a gap here. The daily gap. So price imbalance. I think it could go down to the 400. It makes sense, but here it is. So we got out right in time. And we want to wait. We want to be patient with price. So even though price is pushing back up, it's still didn't have enough strength to flip this candle yet. So the RSI is pushing down hard. That's kind of how I evaluate what the RSI is doing. But we're still waiting for this candle to close. We'll see what happens. So ideally, we would like to see a structure on the 15. This is a bearish leg here, as we can see. Right, it's a bearish leg, but price could still. It did retest this on this candle, but it could come back to retest this area here, which is at the 550. This here, but does not look like it's going to be able to push all the way up there. Here it is coming. Still needs 1 more minute to close. See, this candle's about to close here. See if it closes below that swing low, 30 to push to the 400s. Yeah. See. So we enter that short and should get there. We're out. All right, 350. Very good weights, very good push trades. I could potentially go to this 250. See, yeah, this is pushing hard. Pushing hard. We probably could have held this a little longer. We'll wait. We're gonna wait for this candle to close. It really wants to push down, huh? So we'll see. We're gonna wait. Want to be patient. The price is continuing to push. I think it is gonna come down to that 350 level. Might just I'm on this. This is too much. 3 there. Okay, so now I'm gonna wait. We're at 388. Okay, so there's this swing low here. There's a gap that was here that could potentially be looking to get filled in. Quick 8-point scalp there to the 351 candle. Push up right here. And I might add, if it pushes up, I might add a little bit. Should have waited for this candle to close to come in, but it is pushing pretty good downside. So we'll scale because I think it will continue to push down at least to that 50. Yeah, no reason why it shouldn't. There. Doing this trade. Let's see, just flush, 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 flush. All right. 2 minutes into this close, which could push up. So we'll see. Waited this to close, but we didn't. And now we're seeing buyers step in. So let's see if we get a push here. Candle's gonna close. Nice, very nice. 468. 60. Ooh. Okay, so here we might see a good retracement here. Still 5 minutes until our 15 closes. This candle could flip and push strong to the upside. So here it is. Tried. So you see this RSI now how it's starting to move. Try to push to the upside. There's a tick here of buyers there, right? Um, Starting to push up. I might. So now we're up to 530. Okay. We lost a contract, not necessarily a trade, but a contract. So strong push to the downside. It wants to come down to this gap, but it's still 90 points away. There was some bad news on Twitter that I think is driving this. I'm gonna wait for this candle to close. 15 minutes. Ooh-wee. This wants to go down to the 260 area. We'll see. Let's wait and see. Okay, so it's coming down to the 300 level. It actually hit it. We missed out. I could have taken the continuation, but we'll see. So we're gonna let this close. But it is going to the 65 we mentioned. It's just how heavy we go in. Candles closing in literally 1 minute. We need to wait to see if it retraces to this area to the 400. I don't know if it will, but we'll see. I think it is going to push down harder now. Okay. So here it is. See if it pushes here. We'll do some quick scalps on these pushes to the downside. There's just no buyers here. I think it wants to go down to that 250, so we'll see. We're at 545. We didn't put a lot of size, but we just want to make sure we're smarter. Like previous trading days, we read the chart well, but we put way too much size on it. Um, so we have to be patient here. Okay. Or 600 here. So the first initial balance of that 15-minute candle was just strong disrespect candle to the downside, strong candle. But I do want to make sure that we get a deeper retracement here. This is our golden ratio area. Look, we were able to get a retracement into here and then a candle to the downside, right? The continuation. We have to wait for price to retrace in that area. Seems like it's going there. Now you could take this reversals. Um, I don't feel too comfortable taking them because a lot of times they just continue. But after such a big drop, right? It's like a 20, like it's not a bad trade. So we'll see here. We'll wait. So here's a other 5-minute candle now pushing, going to the discount. Second candle should really push up. And then so now I'm gonna go into the 1 minute to look for a pattern to the downside. Okay. So I would need for, let's say, this to break to the downside for me to take a short to retest the lows. But now we're in the 1 minute to trade a break of structure to the downside. So we want to see price push up, okay? Hopefully to this area, and then get some type of engulfing to retest these here. Or if let's say this one was to flip and engulf this, then we could take it to here. So it all depends on um, how we see price behaving, but this is a continuation trade because we have the bias of this 15-minute candle, right? Could have taken it there at these moving averages. That would have been the ideal entry, 20 point, but this could continue to push up to the golden ratio retracement area. So when we look at this, okay, we're just putting it where the movement was born. Um, this is from the zero to that. And there's trade opportunities, right? To take it to the balance into the discount area. So meaning this to take it from this to here. I just rather be with the bigger time frame alignment, wait for price to get to discount areas, and then upon arriving to these discount areas, getting a continuation. Now, if this whole 15 minutes just breaks and pushes through that, then that's a different trade now. That's a full reversal. Um, Right now we're up 600. If I get an engulfing or a strong candle to the downside here, potentially take the short, but we'll see. And the only bet is that it will come down and retest these lows. I'm going to go ahead and just short it here. And we're going to go ahead and put another candle here. I mean, another order here. I didn't wait for the trade to fully close for that 1 minute, which could potentially give us some drawdown. But it is still farther up that I think we will see a reaction to the downside. At least a 15, 20 pointer here fast. It should still reach that 50% though, but I think quickly here. See, now we're a little over leverage. Not over leverage, just a little bit higher in our sizing that I would have liked. But I think this should go down here quickly. It's gonna come in and out. So another $100. There it is. Now we're 685. We look for a retest of those 20s. Oh shit. Yeah, I think I should have waited for that retracement there. It might push and engulf that. Yeah, I should have waited there. Mistake, 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 big mistake. Because I needed to wait for this to break. So meaning, so this is what I need to be looking at is push, drop, push, engulfing, push. Because this one could take us all the way over here. And just one, this is also why I don't like the trading on the 1 minute, because it'll end up making me more jumpy. And meaning taking trades that I probably shouldn't taken, and yeah, or over leveraging. So here, if this candle beats this one, then that's where I would jump into the continuation of that short, because now this will push all the way over here and push all the way up. See? Yeah, so now think about that. We're traded perfectly, and now we're giving up some of the profits here, like a 20% of that, a third, if we were to close this trade here. Now I can't add in because this is a really bad entry price. And this candle is going to close in 4 minutes, the hour. So yeah, I think price could push a lot higher here. So we have to stay in this drawdown. Look at that. So now we just gave up 80% of our profits here by not waiting. Literally just not waiting on one entrance. Now that is the golden ratio here that we talked about. Let's see if this starts pushing down. We're adding here. See if it flips. Come on, flip. Push, push, push to the downside. If not, we're going to take a should have gone out. Yeah, This 5 is closing way too strong. Let's see. We got good price entry, but we scaled in it a little more than a mini. But yeah, that's not the trade that I would have wanted. This candle's gonna close at 1 hour, and new 1 hour is gonna open, could potentially push up and then push down. I don't want to exit just yet, but we'll see here. Literally 1 minute left. Ah, I don't think this gap is gonna hold, but it should push lower just to retest a little bit of those. Um, Play the chart, not the P&L, man. Out. So we're good there. A50, A57. I could have held that. Like it should continue to push. At least to this area, to the 45. So we probably could have gotten a $1,500 trade. We waited for this. I'm gonna take a trade just with a lot less size. Just the lows of this candle, which is a 20-pointer. It's just this 15 close so strong into that the discount area that it makes me think that it wants to continue to push. I'm good there. So 916, good trades. Losing trade the contract $50, winning trade 87. Yeah, so we're good, and it hit exactly what we were saying. So now, good trading day. It hit exactly what we were saying. Bias was right. We read it. Yeah, so waiting for those closures, waiting for discount areas to get hit, and yeah, so good execution, good trading day today. Keep it going.